Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting matchup in the Farmers League between Lily Vanilli and Food Please. And now, you might be wondering, now we have the playoffs and Lily Vanilli plays against Food Please? How the mighty have fallen. Food Please has fallen so low in the rankings that he has to play against Lily Vanilli. Or you could see it the other way, Lily Vanilli is so high up the ranking that she is able to face off against Food Please. So let's see what these two players can bring. The map is Arabia and Lily Vanilli is playing as the Aztecs. I think she has never played as the Aztecs, so I think she just wants to use this game to try out a few things. I mean, we can already see it. The villagers are a little bit idle, but I think she will manage. She will make do. Already going for the lumber camp, forgetting the 6 on sheep golden rule of Age of Empires. On the other side, Food Please, doing an amazing job with his pigs scouting around. And what is this? He is going for loom, so I think he wants to go forward and lame or maybe douche Lily Vanilli. He said before the matchup, the gloves are off. He needs the 3 points because as it so happens, as it stands, it might be that he's not even in the finals. We might see a final between Herr Acker and Fredinovic. However, everything's still possible. We might still have a final of Herr Acker versus Food Please or Food Please versus Fredinovic. So all the options are still there. Food Please now bringing in his first boar, and so let's see what Lily Vanilli is doing. Taking all the pigs, which is totally fine. She's now getting the boar. She did not get loom so far, so I hope she doesn't lose this villager to a boar because she's rusty. And also, she is sick at the moment, coughing all the time. It's a really nasty, nasty cold that she has. So let's see if she can bring in the boar safely. Nicely done here, garrisoning the villager, and she brings in the boar just fine. So maybe she is already getting better, not that sick anymore at all. Let's talk about the civilization. So Food Please playing as the Mongols. Of course, Mongols, due to their hunt bonus, they can go up very, very quickly to the next age, and we see some rustiness here from Food Please. Or maybe he's just not used to the Mongols because he's bringing in the boar a little bit too late and he has to shift over some villagers to wood and to some pigs. Due to the hunt bonus of the Mongols, it's always surprising how fast they go through one wild boar. So it's very easy to mistime the second boar here. Also, he's not shooting the boar with the town center, which I think is unusual. I thought typically he would just do that. And now, well, he is only taking the boar with a single villager. He's not producing any villagers. So I don't know what he meant by the gloves are off. Because clearly he doesn't have enough to go up to the next age. Maybe he's just limiting himself to only 10 villages. Now that would be an insane flex here on Lily Vanilli. But yeah, Lily Vanilli, you wouldn't believe. I mean, it's only 9 villagers. Sorry, it's 10 population, only 9 villagers. Is he going for the crazy super early scout build? But he's just lacking the food here. Now going for a barracks. And I don't know, could still be fast, but it's not that fast. Also, he's missing the second building, which is why now he has to rush up this barracks. So Food Please, let's see what he's doing. On the other side, Lily Vanilli, she is doing a peculiar build, which is just walling herself in completely. Maybe she is fearing the douche, but yeah, I mean, this could honestly be quite effective if Food Please goes for this super early scout rush. The only problem is that she needs some food, and so she probably, what will happen is that these villagers taking food at the berries will open the gate for the enemy. But otherwise, Lily Vanilli completely walled. Food Please on the way to the next age, super early, now bringing in a boar here, probably lamed from Lily Vanilli, but she doesn't need the boar. She is happy as it is, just a happy camper. Now the boar coming in. The scout weakened, of course, but still frees up a little bit of villager idle time. And if you only have 9 villagers, Food Please only having 9 villagers, then I think the scout HP is invested wisely. Now look at the score, pretty close, but the problem for Lily Vanilli is she's probably very far away from going up to the next stage because she didn't bring in the boar. Also, she needs to wall in the berries, otherwise this could be disastrous for her. Probably she needs barracks as well, and she needs a lot more food to go up to the next age and to get some spearmen out, because Food Please already in the next age, and I think he will go for the crazy scout build, although very poorly executed. I think it's only like it's even less pop than 10 pop. I think it's something super crazy like 8 pop or something scout build, where just don't spend any food on villages and just try to get up to the next age with the Mongols, and then just surprise your opponent with like a super early scout build. But if you look at the village numbers, I think a normal build would already be on the way to the next age. Of course, we know Lily Vanilli is rusty, also having the eagle all out here scouting, but seeing the scout of Food Please here actually. But against a normal build, I think this would fail completely. The only thing that Lily Vanilli needs to take care of is that these villages don't open the gate for the enemy. And here is the first scout by Food Please. And the problem is that Lily Vanilli probably will fumble because she sees the scout and then she will be panic a little bit. But let's see, maybe I am speaking too early. Oh, she has a mill out here. What is this? This is outrageous. Does Food Please know about this? No, he does not. And now he sees the villagers here on stone. But I think this will be 2 dead villagers at least, because Lily Vanilli does not attack the scouts with the villagers. Just attack the scouts. Come on, attack the scouts. This is... I think... So, Food Please is trying to clown on Lily Vanilli, but actually... his strategy is not that great. Lily Vanilli, attack the scouts with your villagers. Your villagers can fight this. Your villagers can fight. Oh my god, you can win this game. Just fight. Garrison. Fight the scouts with the villagers. The scouts can't do anything. Fight the scouts. Fight them. This is a disaster. And exactly what I thought would happen did happen, in that the villagers open up the gates, and now the complete economy of Lily Vanilli is completely idle. You can just fight the scouts. They don't do anything. They only have 45 HP. They don't have any upgrades. Now finally here, 1 scout falls to this brave villager out on the hunters. But I think you can just ungarrison your villagers here and fight the scouts. But now I think it's all too late. Lily Vanilli is on the way to the next age. Food Please now bringing in a forward villager to bring in a tower here. 18 villagers to 9. Lily Vanilli now going back to the wood line. She needs to re-wall here for sure. She needs to just close the gap, because you saw that she wasn't able to react properly because she has never been in this kind of situation before. Just close the wall off here, or fight the scout with the villagers. Just fight, just click. You will lose a villager, but you can afford it. You can absolutely afford it. Oh, this villager is easy pickings, but some nice damage on the scouts as well. I think they could just easily be killed here. Now Lily Vanilli is in the next age, but the problem is she has nothing to offer here. No barracks. She does have enough wood for barracks, so she could just make a barracks, get a few spearmen, and she would be right back in the game. But the problem is she just doesn't know what to do. She has never faced this, and another villager here will just be picked off. Don't build a tower against scouts. This is ridiculous. Just fight the scouts with your villagers. Your villagers will kill scouts any day of the week. Now, Food Please, as he has not much else to do, is just trying to be fancy here with some scout micromanagement, but there's not much he can do. I think, yeah, and another villager here getting picked off by a scout. This is just very sloppy, but I think it's not over. I mean, it's 17 villagers against 9. Now there's a barracks coming up, and Lily Vanilli just needs to stay calm and stay collected. And now there's a little bit of a stretch here, this villager over here, but now she has Oh, but there's so many scouts now, and the towers are terrible against scouts, as you can see here. I mean, yes, they do some damage, but they will miss most of their shots. And now Lily Vanilli could easily re-wall this. Just put down a wall piece here, put down a wall piece here, get 2 spearmen out, and this attack of food piece is over. Just get 2 spearmen, and that's it. The market is not what you want here. You need, I mean, okay, it's good, you can balance your economy, but you need a spearman here. Spearmen are the counter to scouts. The Stäbchen. Lily Vanilli loves Stäble warriors, but she's not getting a single Stäble in this game. I wonder what happened to her. Otherwise, she would always go for Stäble all the time. I think this is just like this kind of, let's call it noob mentality, where it's like, oh, I walled, the wall failed, I cannot re-wall. But now 2 more scouts fall, and probably 1 more villager will fall. But yeah, if Lily Vanilli would just fight, this would be over. But she's just not doing anything now. Going for Eagle War. Eagle War is a terrible. Just go for Spearman. This is so painful to watch. Food Please doesn't do anything. He literally does not have an economy, and he's still going to win the game because Lily Vanilli refuses to re-wall. Just re-wall. 1 wall piece here, and that's it. Yeah, but luckily, I mean, the scouts are so weak. The villagers could fight this off super easily. And the scouts are coming in left and right. Now, those are fresh scouts. They have full HP. Just fight them. You have the tower fire on your side here, Lily Vanilli. And now look at this villager. Now, this is definitive edition pathing. Look at this. I mean, was attacked. The villager was attacked, going all the way out here. Now repairing the lumber camp of all things. Just put down new walls here on this side. And also now she did produce some Eagle Warriors. Now finally we have a Spearman here. More villagers getting shot down here. But still, it's 16 villagers to 9 villagers. So villager advantage here for Lily Vanilli. And 1 scout very sloppily falling here. Nicely done by Lily Vanilli, who can now go back to the woodline. And I think this early rush from Food Please is kind of tapering off here. But Lily Vanilli, don't go out without protection here. What are you doing with all these villagers? The scouts are just waiting. What are these villagers doing? Probably they were tasked on a woodline, and now the scouts can feast, but they're all super weak. So if Lily Vanilli is able to draw them within to the arrow fire, then this could be very good. Also, you have the spearman here. The spearman could kill the scouts here very easily. Lily Vanilli now trying to get some stone, which is not the correct resource. You need to fight the scouts. You need wood and food, and you need to kill the scouts. 1 more scout going down. A lot of food down the drain for Food Please. Now 3 more spearmen being produced here by Lily Vanilli. And I think, yeah, look at this. The scout rush doesn't have that much steam anymore. Towers, not a very good defense against scouts, but of course, they do some damage, and in the end, they will do. Still 9 villages here for Food Please, who is now bringing in some more stone. He wants to finish this with a tower rush, and I think he might be successful because Lily Vanilli not very experienced with defending from tower rushes, but this game is rather close. But this is the classical move of Food Please, and I think this will be the death blow for Lily Vanilli. Just a single tower behind the woodline. But the scouts cannot approach here that easily anymore. We have 3 spearmen, and now you just need to make sure that they're close to the stone so they can actually protect the villagers. Lily Vanilli now being pop blocked at 25 villagers. Also having an Eagle Warrior. This Eagle Warrior could easily snipe the villager or do some damage on the scouts. But yeah, Lily Vanilli, 18 villagers. Food Please, 9 villagers still. And here you have the problem with the spearman not being at the right position. Always very close. You need to always be very close to the villagers in question so they can just defend. And now we have the problem with the tower. This wood line has to be abandoned, and Lily Vanilli probably doesn't realize. She's like, oh, I need wood, I need wood. You need to just give it up. It's not worth it. And yeah, I think in this case, what Lily Vanilli should do is just go out to a different wood line. Just vacate the premise here, go to a different wood line. I mean, you have enough spearmen to protect you. Now we're going for a blacksmith, but yeah, maybe she could go for fletching to shoot down this tower if she put down another tower. Getting some more stone, which is very good. Now also going for more towers. This game is far from over. 20 villagers against 9, even though Lily is sometimes losing villagers. I mean, they're running out. Scouts everywhere for food. Food, please, is just waiting for the villagers to come out, and Lily needs to fight. Just fight. This is a single scout, and now all the Stäble are going back to their position. Okay, so they're on defensive stance, which is okay, I think, in this kind of situation. But I think Lily should just force the issue and try to catch out the scouts. Oh, scale mail armor. I mean, that helps the spearmen, but it's not good. Also, don't put the spearmen so far away from your villagers. I think the fletching upgrade would be much better here. And I think in general, investing 150 food or however it is for scale mail armor is not the correct choice here. Way more scouts here for food, please. And that's just crazy. On 9 villagers, if you have enough time, how much military you can produce. That's very interesting. But yeah, if we go to food, please's point of view, he's at 23 pop. And now we have an archer here. Interesting. But the spearman armada is here. And they're slowly trying to catch up. But infantry, I mean, just suck. And this food please has just waited for this moment. The scouts are pouncing. And another villager goes down. This spearman going to a completely different location. Another villager going down. And the spearmen, as they waddle back, don't achieve anything at all. And this just shows you the power of mobility here. But nevertheless, Lily still has a foothold in this game. Even though now more and more archers are being produced by Food Please. But Food Please, instead of making this quick and painless and having the gloves off, is really playing terrible at the moment. What is this? What is he doing? He is not able to kill Lily. This is just ridiculous. So I think with this performance, Food Please should not be in the finals at all. I mean, what is this? Yeah, so the spearmen here protecting the villagers. Way more scouts here waiting over here. I think Food Please just forgotten. With this amount of scouts and some archers and the lack of any micromanagement, I think it would be very, very possible to basically kill Lily. But I think what Lily should do is just take some villagers and go somewhere else. But they might be spotted by the scouts. But yeah, so far the scouts don't find the villagers, but they find the spearmen. But the spearmen need to fight. Why don't the spearmen fight? This is ridiculous. Ridiculous micromanagement here. And also, I probably maybe I missed the laming attempt here. Also, still some villagers being shot down by the tower. But Food Please basically is stunned. He can't do anything. Now there's a tower, and Lily absolutely needs to stop this tower. But look at the stupid AI of the spearmen here attacking tower foundation instead of attacking the villager. What is this? This is absolutely ridiculous behavior by the units. Not attacking what they would need to do, and I think this tower will go up, and that's it. Now finally attacking the villager, but there's also too many archers there, and also the other spearmen are not exactly helping, and I think this will be the end of the spearman army here due to the archers and the scouts. Maybe Lily can make something happen here. Yes, some nice attacks against the villagers, so this tower might be stopped after all, but at what price? All the villagers on her side getting killed by the scouts, and this stupid villager might just open the gates. And yes, exactly, the gates have been opened, and this is disastrous for Lily. So many villages are falling, but still 8 villages to 18. Lily with a commanding villager lead of 10. So she is still very much in this game, even though most of the villagers are within the town center idling. But, I mean, this attack has been thwarted so far. You see how useless towers are against scouts. I mean, the towers shoot, but they don't hit anything that's moving. It's just not good. But this tower has been stopped. I think one of the villagers of Food Police has been killed. And yeah, so this may give Lily Vanilli a chance to come back into this game. It's a very slow game. It's like, I would wonder if Vassal is playing if I didn't know better. I thought this would be very, very quick, but it isn't. Now Lily Vanilli going all on gold. I think she should keep a few on food. I think that would be much better because also the gold is completely blocked. Also, it can be ranged by the archers. So this is not a good move here by Lily Vanilli. I think she should just try to go on to the farms in the end. Now another villager is being brought forward here to finally finish this annoying watchtower. And now the problem with the gold is apparent because it's walled off. These villagers just go out and try to mine. They're always doing something you don't want to do. So never task them to anything that's close to your enemy. Also the stone, this is not very good. Just keep them here, just keep them on the farms. I think 5 farms, something that can be... because now the scouts are back! Oh no, the scouts are back! Fight, Lily Vanilli, fight! Fight! The villagers can fight! I mean, they're terrible at fighting, but they can fight. They don't have to let themselves be slaughtered here. But of course, some damage is being dealt to the scouts as well. But this was terrible for Lily Vanilli. Now 10 villagers to 8 villagers, 11 villagers to 8 villagers. Ooh, what is this game? But Food Police unable to finish because he has nothing. Literally nothing. 3 on stone, 3 on gold, long distance mining, 1 on wood. This is Food Police economy beyond what we have ever seen, ever. And Lily Vanilli just taps out. She's like, okay, this is enough. I mean, I cannot win, but you also can't defeat me actually. But I'll just tap out. Doesn't make sense. What a ridiculously stupid game by Food Police. I mean, yeah, I mean, he is that far down in the rankings for a very good reason. And you can see it here, 8 villagers. He wasn't really able to break Lily Vanilli here. I mean, yes, she lost villagers left and right, but a slightly more competent player, or let's say a player with slightly more experience, would have easily defeated Food Police here because he had nothing. I mean, yes, a few archers and a few scouts, but I mean, it took so long to get there and no economy behind this. So yeah, quite a close game. I mean, you can see it in the timeline. Lily Vanilli ahead in population for most of the game, 24 villages to 9 villagers. So very close in the end. And yeah, let's see what the next game will bring. I mean, after this first game, yeah, let's see what Food Police can do. I mean, he needs to step up his game. I mean, he said, "Oh, the gloves are off." I mean, if this is the gloves are off, then I don't want to see him play with the gloves on. He probably can't even defeat the easy AI. So let's see if we can find the next game already. Lily Vanilli, and yes, there it is. Food Police versus Lily Vanilli. Gujaras versus Koreans on Nomad, I presume, and I think Food Police has to do better here. I mean, the Koreans, so it's gonna be Tower Rush again, which will be very, very effective, as we've seen in the last game. So players that are not that experienced have a really hard time dealing with a Tower Rush. And so neither player has really prepared their town center yet. Food Police now trying to fight, but I think he cannot fight. And yes, because that's not possible. In this version of the game, it's not possible. Now he's now laming the cow, of course, because even though you cannot fight, you can still wall and lame your opponent. I think maybe you can't even do that anymore. Oh, it's not possible anymore, but you can at least lame the deer. But that's interesting. I never realized this. And Lily Vanilli, don't try to do the same. Don't try to do the same. Because Food Police will just try to wall you in. Although maybe it's a good strategy to also lame the deer of Food Police. Maybe that's something you should do. Yes, lame him. Lame the deer. Kill them. Kill the deer. Okay, she's not... Oh, yes! Lily Vanilli is laming food, please! That's a great move here. I love it. I absolutely... Look at this. Look at this. Ridiculous. And Lily Vanilli laming the second deer. And maybe not daring to lame the third deer, but that is absolutely fine. Laming 2 deer here for food, please, forcing him to do some idle time. Now already the first boar being brought in for food, please. Lily Vanilli needs to build a house here. She probably forgot because it's so stressful. Everything's just extremely stressful. The boar is being brought in, but the town center is not even up, and the boar, of course, lost aggro. Ah, food, please, just being in the nick of time. Lily Vanilli now laming and is now being shot down. So she needs to leave, but very nicely done, because what that means is that the boar walks all the way back, and the food piece was not able to get the boar. And yeah, what a ridiculous early game here for Lily Vanilli and food piece. But Lily Vanilli really needs to get the house. I mean, I love it that she's getting the boar in. That's something, I love it. She just needs to, the boar is the AI is really a little bit clunky, but Lily Vanilli finally gets the house. Nicely done. She forgot about building the dock, but it is to be expected because it's so stressful. And Food Please starts his Food Please strategy, and honestly, I don't see this as having the gloves off, because this is just a lame strategy. This is just like, oh, I can clown on you because you're not a good, not as good of a player as I am. A gloves off strategy would finish off the game quickly, but this is just delaying everything, because look at all this idle time of this villager. Now Lily Vanilli scouting around, but she needs to be very careful, because Food Please saw her, and Food Please is just going to try to attack her. So I think this is too much. I think she should just retreat with this villager. She cannot fight. Don't fight. Just retreat. Just retreat. It's not worth it. You lamed 1 deer. That's all you need to do. And now just focus on your economy. Maybe you can even kill this villager here off Food Please. But yeah, just focus on your own game. Don't play Food Please's game too much. Also, yes, the dock is finally up. I don't like the location because it's not next to the shorefish, but it's all fine. Food Please now forced to go for loom. Lily Vanilli is keeping on producing villagers, but of course he should also go for loom at some point, because the villagers are really weak. And of course Food Please just executing his Food Please strategy, which is just annoying, but it's not a gloves off strategy. This is just, it's just annoying. It's just, okay, you're trying to wall in. And yes, it will probably work against certain players. Against Lily Vanilli, probably will work. I think she has never faced anything like this. But against a competent player, I don't think this is a good strategy. I think you just lose a lot of resources and villager walking time. So overall, I don't think it's a great strategy. And what is this, Lily Vanilli? Even, oh, well, she did get loom, and now Food Please is trying to block her, but not quite able to block Lily Vanilli from getting in the boar. I love it! But of course, she will probably lose the villager garrison! No! But, I mean, it's the moral victory that counts. So that's very important. Losing a villager is totally fine if you're able to get the boar from underneath the clutches of Food Please, who is so desperately trying to wall you in, but you still get in the boar anyways. So that's totally worth it. And after dust is settled, I mean, yes, Food Please is ahead as expected. He's walling her in, but it's not very dominant. This is not a very confident, dominant performance by Food Please. It's just a desperate performance. It's like, I can still wall in people nowadays. I mean, what is this? What he could have done is just do a douche, or just rush up to Fulage, finish it there. Now he's garrisoning the town center to shoot down a house. Yes, okay. I mean, that's you can shoot down the house. Probably effective in the long run. because Lily Vanilli will be housed very, very soon. So needs to build another house right away. Yes, house goes down before she's even able to produce more villages. But yeah, this is just a sad performance here by Food Please. I mean, look at the economy here. I mean, do I need to say anything? It's Dark Age on Nomad, 14 lumberjacks, and 1 Waller Lamer Boy. This is just sad play here for Food Please. This is not really the play I expected from him. I mean, now even going for some shore fish over here with his fishing ships. Yeah, this is just sad. Now Lily Vanilli will realize that in fact she is walled in all the way. Now the second layer of wall is being erected here. I think she could still break out if she's quick enough and just commits onto this wall piece, maybe with 3 villagers. Although the cockroaches of Food Please are coming already. Still with 3 villagers, I think it would have been possible to break out, but like this, I think it just won't be enough. I think you could even put down a diagonal gate and stop the villagers from coming. But yeah, yes, go! Yeah, this is just not good enough. And now finally the douche. But Lily Vanilli, if you garrison now, you can shoot down the villagers. Garrison the villagers. Just garrison. Yes. Yes, shoot down the villagers. Shoot the villagers. Shoot the villagers. But yeah, this is just ridiculous. I mean, shoot the villagers. Well, that's okay. I mean, now the game I think will be over. But yeah, Lily Vanilli doesn't know what to do. Just keep the villagers garrisoned. You're just gonna lose everything. Just keep them garrisoned. Keep them garrisoned. Yeah, it's okay. I think now is the time to resign. But yeah, this is just a unworthy play here by Food Please, I have to say. Yeah, this is just unworthy play. I think Lily Vanilli now on the way to the feudal age. She will just just show I'm on the way to the feudal age. I'm not a complete noob. I know what I'm doing. Of course, you're clowning on me. Because you have 1,000 hours more played into this game. But yeah, question is, will Lily Vanilli reach feudal age? If she doesn't repair the town center, she will not. But she still might break out if she just attacks different wall pieces, because walls in Dark Age are really weak. But as it so stands, I don't think she will be able to do it, because there's more and more wall pieces coming in behind, and Lily Vanilli will not even reach the feudal age because the town center is being shot down before she's able to get up to the next age. So I think she will and should resign soon, and that's all she wrote for this matchup. But yeah, honestly, I thought Food Please was one of the favorites going into this tournament, but right now, also after the last set against Fredinovic, I don't really see it, and I think this game is over. But it's not really, yes, it's a dominant display, you could say, but I don't know, it just lacked style, it lacked the dominance that you would expect from a champion. So yeah, I think Food Please just needs to practice, just go back to the drawing board, just practice, and then he might be able to make something happen in this tournament. But right at this moment, I don't think it's possible. I think it's going to be either Fredinovic or Herr winning this tournament, and this is something I did not think I would say. Even though Food Please finishes this game off, wins this set 2-0, I don't think he can be happy with his performance at all. And yeah, he just needs to work on his game, and I think Lily Vanilli can be happy. I mean, it was completely expected to lose this matchup. She did very well in the first game. Food Please wasn't really able to kill her. She had more economy the entire game, And yeah, she still retains all her points and still retains her place in the standings, and that's the most important in this cup. Yeah, so this matchup. I think was quite telling, the games. And so let's see what the next matchups will bring.